used to it. So I ended up dropping myself. It wasn't due to the weather, although it is raining here. I ended up dropping myself. But thanks, Tierra, Alicia, 2 Minutes, Day Day, my niece. Thanks for coming back. I want to say this, shouts out to the replay gang, because that's probably where I'll get majority of my views. But you know what? I'm going to still rock a show, because that's what I came here to do, is to rock a show. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. And what I basically do, this is an open platform. I dropped the link. Anybody could come up. All opinions are respected over here. This is an open platform. So I wanted to let that be known. It's an open platform. Okay, so I got the screen up. So we're going to go through a couple of the shorts that I did this week. I'm going to try to do at least over an hour. I do have to get up and go to work. I don't know why my screen keeps moving like that, but I do have to get up and go to work. And so I'm going to try to do at least over an hour. Let me put a little bit of background music in the back. So many things happened this week. Highs and lows for the celebrities. Let's say that, highs and lows. Cardi had another good week. We lost D'Angelo, which that was sad, very sad. All right, Diamond Gang, I'm going to start off. I wanted to go back and then, come up to the more current events. But my first short that I want to play, give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I'm going to pause this. The first short that I want to get into is about Cardi B. I'm going to start it off with Cardi. She got offered a nice deal with Louis Vuitton. I'm super excited for her. This is a big deal, a $55 million deal, I do believe. Hold on. So I definitely want to go over that. What up? It's your girl Yolanda, the Great with the Great Spills the Tea. Happy Friday, Diamond Gang. Now let's get into this Cardi B tea. Cardi B is reportedly close to landing a $55 million deal with Louis Vuitton. The luxury fashion brand's CEO, Bernard Arnault, allegedly made an extraordinary offer to feature Cardi B in their new design on her upcoming tour. This potential partnership goes beyond just fashion, as Cardi B wants to use her platform to support young women in music and fashion through a global community fund. Now, here's what's known about the deal. Cardi B would wear Louis Vuitton exclusively on her tour and co-design certain pieces inspired by her unique style. The deal includes sponsoring a global community fund for underprivileged young women in music and fashion, which might become a Louis Vuitton Foundation product under the LVMH umbrella. When offered the deal, Cardi B replied with a 5-word response: "Let's make history with style." Now, CEO Bernard Arnault was reportedly delighted by Cardi B's bold counteroffer and seemed excited about the potential partnership, stating she understands influence, but she also understands legacy. Fashion without purpose is just fabric. With Cardi, it can be a revolution. If finalized, the deal would mark one of the most lucrative artist brand partnerships in history, reshaping the way luxury brand interacts with music artists. Listen, Diamond Gang, I'm super excited for Cardi B. She keeps raising the bar, Diamond Gang. I mean, she's back in high demand. Hey, it is what it is. Let's call a thing a thing. Cardi, you are out here winning, and I'm watching and I'm loving it. But Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. So please drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. All right, I'm gonna stop it there. There's a couple things that I want to say in regards. What's up, greatness? Thank you so much for coming back. I kicked myself out. It wasn't due to the weather. I did that. So thanks for coming back. I want to say a few things about Cardi. When people want to cancel people so quickly when they do things that's not so favorable in the limelight, I think that with Cardi, she's so relatable. Like they're like trying right now to say that her tour is going to flop. Um, and she keeps going and going and going, and she's blessed tremendously because of her personality and who she is. I don't care if Cardi came out here rapping about the ABCs. We're going to buy the album. We're going to still love her. So it's like, the hate is real out here. $55 million, a Louis Vuitton deal is a huge deal, a huge deal. So, I wanted to highlight that. I wanted to make sure I played that. Because she keeps winning and she keeps raising the bar. Even though she was gone, they didn't think that she was going to be able to make a comeback. She's showing the people different. So shouts out to Cardi B. Now she's not the only person that was in the limelight this week. I am proud, super proud of Angel Reese too. I want to play that short on Angel Reese. Cause she got it going on. This young girl is creating multiple lanes for herself, and I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. What up? It's your girl Yolanda the Great with the Great Spills the Tea. Diamond Gang, let's get into Miss Angel Reese. Angel Reese made history as the first professional athlete to walk the runway at the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025. She strutted down that catwalk in New York City, showcasing her confidence and charm. During the historical moment, Reese shared a heartfelt moment with her mom, dedicating her performance to her. She posted a video of her mom watching her walk down the runway, captioning it, "This is who I do it for," with a teary-eyed emoji. Reese has been making waves in the fashion world, partnering with top brands like Reebok, Juicy Couture, and Good American. She also launched her own apparel line, AR Angel Energy. Reese hopes to inspire women and girls everywhere, showing that with confidence and determination, they can dominate their field and pursue their passions outside of it. Listen, Diamond Gang, I'm not mad at Angel at all. She is creating multiple lanes for herself. This is very historical as the first athlete to walk the runway. So shouts out to you, Angel Reese. But Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. So please drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Listen, I'm going to stop it right there. This girl right here is a beast. You hear me? She's very talented. She won the Sportsman of the Year on BET. And if y'all can recall, what's up, Jay? Hit the link, bro. Hit the link. If you guys can recall, Claressa Shields was literally hating on that girl. Hating on her. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you see Claressa Shields being backed or got any sponsors as far as, you know what I mean? I don't see her anywhere, in no commercials, no nothing. She was literally hating on this girl because she didn't get the Sportsman of the Year award, excuse me. So I really wanted to shine a light on Angel Reese because she got it going on. And like I said, she's creating Jay, she's creating multiple lanes for herself. So, it just don't end with basketball with her. So I'm super proud of her. Super duper proud of her. All right, gang. Let's get into some drama. My next short up is actually going to be, we could go over the Nicki Minaj Amex card debacle and who stole the money. What up? It's your girl Yolanda the Great with the Great Spills the Tea. Diamond Gang, let's get into this Nicki Minaj tea. Nicki Minaj claims someone, or rather multiple people, have been stealing from her American Express card. She's alleging that 3 different individuals charged her card without permission, racking up nearly $30,000 in unauthorized charges over 2 months. The transactions include $7,000, $8,030.59, $5,552.63, $4,333.22. Now, Diamond Gang, Nicki shared screenshots of these transactions on Instagram, stating that some of these individuals have been stealing from her for years. She's already filed the police report and is working with authorities to investigate. One of the alleged thieves reportedly used a tracking device to follow Nicki's movements, which led authorities to their phone number. Nicki hinted at a potential RICO charge for the alleged masterminds behind the theft, saying, "Let's see if they'll go to jail for their ringleaders. Let's see if they'll save themselves or be a part of the RICO." Listen, Diamond Gang, I can't wait for this story to totally unfold. Now remember, Cardi B had previously made allegations about Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, allegedly using credit cards inappropriately. Ooh, this is something else, but Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. So please drop a comment. All right, I'm going to stop it right there. Listen, Instagram is crazy. You hear me? There was a video on there. Well, no, there was a post. And everybody is accusing her husband, and they had all 3 of his mugshots and said he was all 3 of the suspects. I fell out laughing. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody says. And I'm standing 10 toes down on this one. Her husband played a part, and allegedly. And the reason why I think so is there's no way she got new numbers, and these individuals got these new numbers. Right. If she wasn't busy hating on Cardi, she could pay attention to her money. Exactly. Listen, Cardi just didn't think of that out of the sky. She didn't think of that shit out of the sky. There had to have been rumors, people whispering, talking. Yeah. When it all comes out, I'm pretty sure that the husband played a part in the theft. Hey, what's up, Just Valencia? But we'll see, and time will tell. So when it does come out, let's see if she wants RICO charges then. We're going to see how far it goes. And let's see if she keeps us updated on this case, because I just have a funny feeling if it's founded that he did have something to do with it, it's going to be swept under the rug. It's going to be swept under the rug. I'm just saying. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. But time will tell and we will see. But she really needs to get herself together and get her the necessary help that she needs so that she is able to pay attention to things like this. Stuff. We got JB. We're gonna add him to the stage. Jay. Can you hear me, bro? Bro, let me let him get his sound together. For some reason, we can't hear you, bro. All right, I'll give him a few minutes and let him get his... There you go. You coming in.
Okay, cool.
Now I can hear you. What's up?
What's up, yo? I didn't even know you was going live tonight. What's up with that?
Yeah, I wasn't going to go, and I said, no, I got to dedicate, myself. I gotta get some discipline with this, and I gotta get used to, converting to my laptop and doing different things on it. So
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then there was a lot of stuff going on, and I don't like to miss a week because then it's like,
yeah,
things that I
that's
want
what's
to
up.
talk about came and left. So I just hit
No,
the live
I
button.
was looking for you.
Really?
I was, I was looking. Yeah, I was like, when she got? Because I thought she was gonna do it on Friday again, and then I was
Now I
like,
usually go
Saturday came, and I was
Saturday.
like, well, you had did Friday that one day, that one week was last weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, I did Sunday, and then I think when we first went live, it was on a Friday night.
Yeah, and then you did the Friday
It
night
was
when I
like,
did the game night that Saturday.
yeah. I want you to
So what
weigh in
night you
on
gonna go
this.
live?
It's just going to be on the weekends. That's all. Whenever.
All
I'm not going to
right.
dedicate myself. It depends on what's going on too. If there's a lot going on, but if it's a slow week, you know what I mean.
That's what's up.
Hey,
All right. So what you want me to weigh
absolutely.
in on?
Let me read this comment. If her husband did it, she will look stupid. Absolutely. That's why I don't even know why she went public with it. But time will tell. I want you to weigh in. The next short that I want to review is the things that's going on with Brian McKnight.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to play, yeah, I'm going to play the first short, and then I want to play the actual video of his son's response. So let's go to the first short, and then we
All
could talk
right.
about that. Then I want to talk about the son's response because this dude, oh man, he just I don't know. He's something else. That's all I'm gonna say. Hold on.
Yeah. What
Let
up,
me
chat?
find
What up,
it.
chat?
All right, here
Yo, it'd
we
be so
go.
funny. I'd be watching them streamers. They'd be like, "What up, chat? What up, chat?"
What up? It's your girl Yolanda the Great with the Great Spills the Tea. Diamond Gang, let's get into this Brian McKnight tea. Brian McKnight has won a defamation lawsuit against his ex-wife Julie McKnight and was awarded $8.8 million in damages. The lawsuit stems from Julie's book, Mama Bear Beautifully Blended, which Brian claims contained lies that damaged his reputation and harmed his family. Now, the book content details her experience in co-parenting their children. Brian celebrated the win on Instagram, calling the verdict a victory and stating that trying to ruin my name and bring harm to my family in a book filled with lies equals 8.8 million. Brian and Julie were married from 1990 to 2003 and have two sons, Nico and Brian Jr. Their son Nico passed away in May 2025 after a 2-year battle with cancer. Brian has been estranged from his older children, and his relationship with them has been publicly contentious. Now, Diamond Gang, this isn't the only lawsuit Brian McKnight has been involved in recently. He's also suing a blogger, Jaguar Wright, for defamation over allegations of abusing his ex-wife. Listen, Diamond Gang, just when I thought that this guy couldn't get any worse, he celebrated a win, a victory of suing his ex-wife on his deceased son's birthday. Need I say more? I struggled making this short about him, but I got a job to do. What we want to see is the lawsuit with Jaguar Wright for her many lies. Now, we know she tells multitudes of lies. But Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. So please. All right, I'm going to stop it there. Now, before you even give your opinion, I want you to hear the son. You got me, Jay?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
All right, I'm going to play the son. I need you to hear the son because this was horrible. And then we could weigh in on, you know what I mean? what you think about the situation, because I had comments and I had mixed reviews. So some people were siding with Brian McKnight. They said there's three sides to a story. But let me play the son. Over their strained relationship, Diamond. All right, let's get it. Sorry. What up? It's your girl Yolanda the Great with the Great Spills the Tea. Happy Saturday, Diamond Gang. Now let's get into this Brian McKnight tea. Brian McKnight's son, Brian McKnight Jr., has publicly responded to his father, expressing hurt and frustration over their strained relationship. Diamond Gang, let's take a listen to this heartfelt response.
I've tried, man. I've tried really, really hard to not touch on it, to let it go, to be the bigger person, to be mature, to be something. But the shit going on with my dad right now, man. If y'all aren't seeing what's happening, if y'all aren't seeing the fact that this is just a very hurt and a very emotionally unavailable and not intelligent person, the person that is still have not been able to handle the death of his own mother, the things that we're seeing him go through right now, to decide to make certain posts on my late brother's birthday. Say what you want, dog, but the gloves are off for me, just to keep it real. And and the thing about it is, just like, I get it, man. You know, our parents, they're humans too. They've gone through things too. Whatever the grievances they have against each other, whatever. My issue is, though, man, you don't want me to start talking about the things that I had to deal with in my childhood, the things that I will take to my grave, the things that my brother took to his grave, that we could put out there, the things that we could say as a son, as a teenager, as a 15-year-old that my brother was when we started touring, the things that we went through together, the things that we actually saw, the things that we actually lived with and dealt with, because our dad wasn't emotionally intelligent enough nor mature enough to actually be a father. You don't want that. And without even getting too deep, man, it's like to do it on my brother's late birthday, my baby brother's heavenly birthday, his first heavenly birthday. This is the post you decide to make? That's not petty? You don't think people are gonna realize that that's ridiculous? And that it's obviously strategic? Who are you trying to hurt if it's not me and my mother and our family? Who are you trying to hurt? Who are you trying to hurt, man? Which has always been my issue. Which is why way back when that started all this, I made the post that I made, because I knew that this was the only thing that would get you, man. Maybe that was my fault. I've taken accountability for it. But it's become obviously clear, and maybe not even just me, and I'm hoping to the masses, that we're dealing with someone that has unchecked trauma that they're not dealing with. And to everybody else, man, you know, use us as an example for the fact that it's like, don't believe everything you see in the media either. There are multiple sides of a story. There are multiple sides of it. You know what I mean? Because you love this nigga's music, because you think you know this motherfucker, you don't. I do. My mama does. My dead bro, God rest his fucking soul, knows him. Who you gonna believe, man? Shit's stupid. It's petty. I hate it. I hate talking about it. I hate being a part of it. It's such a shame. We watched the Jonas Brothers and their families touring the world together. Should have been us. The problem was, my dad didn't want to do it. He just wanted to fuck bitches. So in closing, man, just to keep it real, this isn't the last time I'm going to talk about this, because I've realized that maybe it's time for me to start talking about this kind of stuff. Maybe it's time for me to start not airing shit out, but being vulnerable enough and open enough as someone that has lived an insane life. I'm gonna start talking about these things, man. It's unfortunate that we're going through this with my father. It's unfortunate that y'all are watching my father and my mother duke it out publicly. But what I can assure you is, though, the truth will be revealed. You'll feel it. You'll know it to be true. If you actually have a heart, if you actually have a soul, and you at the very least try, you'll see the truth.
Diamond Gang, he said a mouthful in that short period of time. That clip was only a little over 4 minutes. I can only imagine his pain while he is still showing his father grace, Diamond Gang. But I want to know, are you siding with... All right, I'm going to stop it right there. Listen. Woo! I'm not going to lie. I got angry, and then I got sad. Angry at the fact that this overly grown man is behaving this way. Listen, before his son passed away, he asked to reconcile with this man, and he refused.
Is that one of the sons that he refused to pay for, like, their apartments or something?
Yes, I think it might be this one. I'm not sure.
It was two of them. It was two of them,
yes,
and he was
it's
like,
now.
"Oh, so it was him." So I didn't know the other son was sick. So
Yeah,
it's just this one now.
This son is fine. His son, his brother just passed away of cancer a couple months ago.
That's crazy.
This is insane. This is insane.
So all right, so I'm trying to, because I'm so he sued the wife for defamation and stuff like that, right?
Yes. Now let me make this clear. The judge has not made a determination on the dollar amount that he will receive. Not only that, I do believe she can appeal the decision. So he really didn't get 8.8 million. He just got online with a cigar, jumping. He was running, clicking his heels in the air, doing all this kid shit. Like, what the hell?
Like, so does he really want money from her though? Like, or did he just want to like humiliate her?
I think both.
Cause I just don't.
Yes, he played that recording. He played the recording of his ex telling him not to call his son. He did. He played that recording. And I'm still siding with his wife because there got to be a reason. This man is nasty. What he has displayed on the internet, I probably would do the same with my kids. I'm not even going to hold you. But here's the thing. Once they are of age and they are grown, she don't even have to be a part of their communication.
Right. This is my difficulty with the whole thing. With all of them, I'm not siding with anybody. You know, I'll never really do that anyway, because they all played this game on the internet and somebody got fucked.
True that. True.
They all played this game for years. We've been hearing about Brian McKnight, his kids, the wife, and all this other stuff. And they're celebrities. They're in the public eye. They're in the entertainment business. Of course, she's going to write a book because she's not with him no more. Of course, the kids are going to talk because they're not getting what they want. Of course, he's going to talk shit because he don't want to give everybody else what they want. Of course, now they want to say he's an asshole. Y'all should have said that before. Like, now everybody want to talk. Everybody played this game online, and then somebody got fucked. Now everybody going to the next level, and that's just expected. So I'm just like, he an asshole. We see that. We can see the kids ain't shit because they didn't want to pay for their stuff. They didn't want to get a job. They didn't want to work for nothing. And we
Yeah,
could
that's
see
true too.
we saw the mom, and she gonna go out there and write a book and think she just gonna get rich quick scheme. Like, I'm gonna go get rich quick off this nigga, and then what happened? Oh, you got sued. So how much money you really gonna get from that book now? So it's like
True.
y'all
True.
y'all all play pussy and got fucked.
I'm kind of happy that you said that because I actually was going back and forth in the comment section with someone. I don't know if they were a subscriber or did they just see my short. And like she said, there's three sides to a story. And I said, listen, I run an open platform. All opinions are respected. If you want to come up and speak, you're more than welcome. But she works at night. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But like I told her, your opinion can change somebody's mind. And now that
yeah.
you're talking and bringing up, the stuff that played out prior to, I'm like, yeah, you got a point there because they didn't want to pay for their apartment.
Yeah, they ain't want to pay for his shit, and he like, yo, I'll meet you. He did this like in like sessions or like different times. He was like, all right, well, if it's not gonna be like this, I'll do this until this. I'll pay for this until this. Still, they ain't want to do shit. And if it
Yeah.
wasn't that what he was saying, they could have said that then. They could have been like, nah, he trying to misrepresent himself. This is not what was said, blah, 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 blah. But now you got so much shit that you could say and you can, you could diminish his character and all this other stuff. Not no more than y'all already have. That's probably why he sued his wife,
Yeah.
ex-wife. Y'all already done fucked up his. We already looking at Brian McKnight like, nah, nigga, you ain't shit.
Yeah. But I think that we had just higher expectations of him. More so
Yeah, but
because
that's
it's just
dog.
like, I don't know. I mean, we've seen this movie before with
Exactly, and we know once they
celebrities.
start, once they start revealing that shit, we be like, we knew you was shit too. So,
What's
but
up,
then you
Aya?
go,
Sorry. Go
yeah,
ahead.
what? No, you good. But then eventually you be like, yo, they regular people. They not exempt from regular shit. This is regular shit that family goes through. That's another reason I'm just like, I ain't feeling for neither one, none of these people.
She said, "What's up?" Jay can't see, and he don't got no his glasses on. I bet.
Oh,
Io
what
said,
up?
"What's
What
up?"
up? What up? What
Yeah, that's
up?
crazy though. Like now that you say that, I do
Yeah,
remember the back and forth online about them not wanting to pay for their apartments.
yeah.
That,
So,
hey, well,
and that's what I was thinking about. That's why when I was listening to him, I'm like, okay, so you ain't say all that when he was denying paying for your shit because you thought you still was gonna get your shit paid for. But
yeah,
now it's to the next level. Now you feel like, all right, we got to engage, phase two. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the bullshit.
yeah. That's it. You see, just that quick, and that's why the person I was going back and forth with in the comment section, I'm like, I'm telling you. You state your opinion, you may change somebody's mind. And just that quick, what's up, Sherry Cooper? Just
What
that
up,
quick,
Jerry?
I was like, dang, like, you know what I mean? I forgot all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to have to see how this plays out because, like I said, the judge has not determined, and I think the max is like 50K. It's not no, he asked for 8.8 million. She's not getting 8.8. So
Wait,
and then another thing you
50K.
got,
What
she asked,
jurisdiction is that?
I'm not sure,
He
but
asked
they
for
said it could
8.8
start.
million.
She asked for 8.8. He asked for 8.8
Yeah,
million.
but
He's not getting
so he
8.8.
But he got rendered the judgment of winning that. Okay, yeah, she defamed him, but they just haven't given the amount yet. She gonna
Right, the
get like
dollar amount.
he. Well, man, he gonna get like at least half of that. But the thing about it is, it's like also it's
She
like
don't even
after all
have
this
it,
bullshit
bro.
that
She don't have it. Hey,
that's
Marianne.
the point. Why you think the whole point in doing something like that is to break somebody further, to knock them
Yeah,
down and tell them shut up and take your place. Know your place. It ain't about really getting the money because you don't get the money anyway. Lawyers get most of the money, and then you got to pay legal fees, but you also gotta, you know, you gotta make payment plans. And look at Tasha K. Tasha K. How much of Tasha K money did she pay to Cardi B yet?
Right. That's true too. I want him to get
They
what's up, Cherry? Thanks y'all for coming in. I want him to get jagged. The hell with that. Get
and
jagged.
what the hell he gonna do with that? He better off playing around with his son. Stop playing. The
He said
fuck
he
out
gonna get his
here.
big down. I
And
want him
she
to get
still ain't gonna
jagged.
shut up because she got mental issue. What the fuck that gonna do?
I don't know, bro. Hey, it'll
That's
make us
just
in
a
the
waste of time. Tell them to call Al B. Shore and all them. I just saw Christopher Williams. Oh, he looked like he on something, child. Whew.
I know. Everybody keeps saying
Oh.
that. Quit playing. Quit
Oh
playing.
my god! And he keep bending over like while he performing, and it's like he about to pass. I'm like, nigga, catch him! Like, hold up. Oh, okay, you all right? Then he just busted out with "Never would have made it." Like, what the
All right, so
hell? But yeah, maybe he
we're
could.
gonna
He
see
could.
how this
He could
play out.
team
We're
up with
gonna
them.
see if she appeals the decision. We'll see how much if he's awarded, half of the 8.8 million, whatever the case may be.
And what
All
he
right,
gonna
we're
do with
going.
it? He gonna give it to his son? See that'd be petty. See that?
Man, you
That'd be
know
my
what?
petty ass to give it to him. Give it to my
In
son
all,
after
in
tell
all
him to
honesty,
help his mother out.
I don't think he got money like that. I don't think he
Oh,
would give it
Brian.
away.
Brian
I
got
don't think he's.
hits.
Yeah, he
Brian got
does.
hits.
He does.
The reason you can say Brian has money is because Brian did writing. Writing is where the
Yeah,
money is.
he
So
did.
he
He
gets
did
his
a lot
writing
of that.
credits. Yeah, they can't steal his masters and say you broke. Nah, he did some writing. He did writing, so and producing. So he get that money.
All right. We're going to hop on, skip on, going on to the next short. I'm gonna do. we're going to get into because I want to talk about Monica and Brandy last, but I want to get into the short that I made about D'Angelo, and then we're going to get into Mr. Benzino in his
No
tribute
neck.
to. Oh, what about Darius though? Darius, oh God,
Darius
sounds
McCrary. All I
yeah.
saw was a headline is that he paid for Sydney Starr's gender affirmation surgery or
He
something.
did. He did.
But he's been
All
paying
right.
for that. Like he's been geared up to pay for that. They've been talking about that for like over a year or so.
Yeah, but he went to jail for some back child support. We'll get into
Well,
that, and then I'll get into D'Angelo. I'm gonna play the Darius
mm,
short first. What up? It's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Happy Thursday, Diamond Gang. Now let's get into this Darius McCrary tea. Darius McCrary, the actor who played Eddie Winslow on the popular 90s sitcom Family Matters, recently appeared in court regarding unpaid child support. Now, Diamond Gang, here's what happened. McCrary owes over $95,000 in back child support, according to Michigan prosecutors. His lawyer claims he did not receive proper notice of a June 24th hearing, which was sent to a P.O. box he doesn't regularly check. Possible jail time. McCrary faces up to 4 years in jail if found guilty. His legal team argues that he's a devoted father with a bonding, caring, fit, and loving relationship with his 3 children. Now, he was recently arrested. He was arrested October 5th by U.S. Border Patrol near the U.S.-Mexico border while reportedly on his way to Mexico for a humanitarian trip. He is currently being held in the San Diego jail without bail. McCrary's court. Oh, I stopped it. Sorry, y'all.
mm,
Sorry, guys. I stopped it. I'm not going to play it over. Basically, bottom line, he got arrested for back child support. He was on his way to a humanitarian ceremony, some type of, I don't know. But that's what's tripping me out. You're going to possibly give. You understand? But you're not taking care of your kids. He looked deranged. He was
Well,
kind of
is he
like
not taking care of his kids, or he's just not paying the exuberant amount of child support? And I say exuberant amount just because sometimes I guess it gets ridiculous because these numbers are based on gross, and it might be based on a one time or whatever the number is at that time. Like he may be getting a lot of money, like he may be having a lot of reruns on at 1/4 of the year, but then they might stop showing it as much, and he may not be getting that as much. So what are the numbers? What is it based on? Was he taking care of the kids, but not just sending it through child support? Because that's why a lot of dudes wind up just sending it through child support. Don't call me and ask me for nothing extra. Use the child support because if I give it to you, you're not gonna report it. You're gonna say I'm not paying child support or whatever, and all this other stuff, and you're just gonna say I'm not taking care of the kids because even my father, they went for him for my childbirth costs when I was like in
let
my
me say
20s. And
this.
he go,
It accumulated, bro. This is back child support. The law will not if it's I'm telling you.
based on what numbers? I'm not saying he don't owe it, but does he owe
95K
that
is not a lot
much?
of money. He has
It's
multiple
not.
children.
Not for 3 kids. No, it's not. But how long was it?
Back
That's what I'm
child
saying.
support.
I need to know I need to know how long was it for? What was the number? What year was it based on? And
I'm
was
gonna
he
say
still
this.
taking care of the kids at the same time? Did she expect him to take care of the kids? Because even you said in the article that he claimed to be a devoted father.
How
So
devoted?
was
Because
he?
I ain't never seen him nowhere with no kids. I never even knew he had kids.
That's the question. Was
95K is pennies for 3 kids for it to be backed like that. I'm pretty sure it was possibly they normally come chasing you down when it's over a year, or maybe even more than that.
so it's 100,000 for a year? You think that's a lot of money?
Nah, I don't think that it's 100K. I think it might be. It might, yeah, for 3 kids, it might be. I don't think that's a lot of money for
When
three
it when
kids.
it's when it's child support, you're not paying the whole thing. It's not like I'm taking care of the child by myself. It's going
Mhm.
along with what she doing too. So it costs the average of what $43,000 a child per year. So if it's $100,000 for 3 kids, that's $33,000. So he's paying the most like 75% of the child care. Nah, that can't be for 1 year.
We don't know. We don't know if it's for. We don't know what it's for. We know that a judge. This is the thing, though. If he was handling his business, it wouldn't have gotten as far. If it was
That's
a
the problem.
ridiculous amount, right? If it was for a ridiculous amount that he could not afford, he could have went in there and asked for a lower payment. I'm telling you, I've been down this road before.
Well, that's what they said. He missed the court. He didn't get adequate enough notice to go to
California is
court.
different. Okay, listen, I got. Okay, let's go here. He's in a different tax bracket. The baddie
Hmm.
said. Incoming said California is different. And not only that, he does get allegedly high and he parties
But
a
this
lot.
Michigan,
So he's in Michigan?
that you just said the case was in Michigan.
No, I didn't say it was in Michigan.
I think they
The
said it was
short
in
might have.
Michigan.
And the short, let's play it again. It's based on his income. It's definitely based on his income, but you can ask for it to be lowered. If his expenses is a lot higher and it is garnishing maybe I forget the percentage of his wages, then he can ask for it to be lowered.
Yeah, but you also can't if the mother is able bodied and stuff like that and she can find
Yeah.
childcare or if she's working and stuff like that, you also can't be like you gotta take care of the kids and my expenses and all that. It's also based on circumstance. You just don't get money like if he making $100,000 a year, you got a kid up, you gotta pay up like $75,000 a year because you gotta catch. Nah, that doesn't work like that either.
But listen though, when it's different for people with money. Because when that whoever the BM is, if she was adapted to a certain specific lifestyle, he is
Yeah,
expected and the kids
to
are
maintain the lifestyle. But it
Yeah,
depends on
they
whether or not she was in a lifestyle. Not was she somebody that was publicly known to be with him and
thank
shared
you.
this lifestyle? No, I don't know of her. I
Yeah,
never
there's a
heard of her. I ain't never hear of him with his baby mamas.
that's what I'm saying, kids. I mean, there's a lot of factors that play, but the
Exactly. So
bottom
that's why
line
I'm
is,
like,
he wasn't taking care of his business. Because
he
if he
wasn't taking
was,
care of
this would
business.
that's it. His life, he got to get your shit together.
Yeah,
That's
true.
it.
I
That's
mean,
all.
that's bottom line, and that's all I'm saying. The amounts and all that other stuff, I'm not gonna harp too much on
Hold up.
that. And oh my God, he da. But no, he wasn't taking care of business. That's bottom line, and that's the dumb
Yeah.
shit.
Wait a minute. TMZ. Hold on. TMZ said he chose to for what is it? Forgo a
Oh, he
million.
did do pro
Oh
se. He
yeah, yeah.
did
He
do
did
pro
say he was
se.
yeah, and he
He
said he was going to
did,
represent
but
himself.
they also gave him another chance, and they assigned him they
Oh
assigned him
what?
somebody because he was messing up. He fucked up and he didn't know what he was doing. So they said no, no, nigga, and they assigned him somebody. So he still got to go through all this stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I did hear that he tried to represent himself. I did forget that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he
Thank
got
you.
jacked up, and they assigned him somebody. It was like, nah, nigga, you can't do this.
But that's what I'm saying. He got money to get Sydney's body done, but you don't have money to get legal rep. I mean, why is he not getting legal representation? Why is he not paying his child support? It makes no sense.
Because he probably
He's an
thought it
idiot.
was clear cut. That's it. Idiot. So, I
No,
mean,
he's been down this road before. He's been down this child support. This ain't
idiot.
his first time. This
Again,
ain't
an
his first
idiot.
time. Yeah. Hey, Junie, thanks for coming in. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. Tremaine and Cleo. Thank
What up,
y'all.
chat?
Glad. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Wait,
Thank
let
you
me do
for
it like I'm on
pulling
one of
up.
them, like I'm on one of them streaming apps, like I'm on chat on Twitch or something. Yo, chat, what's up, chat? W's in the chat, y'all. W's in the chat, what's up,
Diamonds
chat?
in the chat. Diamonds. Put your diamonds in the air. Put
Diamonds
your
in the
diamonds
chat,
on.
y'all. Diamonds in the chat, y'all. Diamonds in the chat.
All
Yeah,
right, I'm gonna get into my next show. We're gonna get into this D'Angelo and this Benzino. Oh God, let's get into it.
know
And then
that.
we're gonna get into the Brandy. But I gotta get into this D'Angelo short, and then I want to get into Benzino's simple. Oh my goodness, he is so embarrassing. Just hold on, guys. All right. I know this just happened. Nope, it's down a little more. Benzino's a clown. I feel so bad for Coi Leray. I really do. I
How's his
know.
music career
Okay.
doing?
Who? It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know. It's her songs. I think I saw her in. Did I see her in
Hold
person?
on.
I think
What
that
up?
was
It's your
her.
girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. And Diamond Gang, I have some sad news to report. D'Angelo, the legendary neo soul singer, has passed away at the age of 51 after a private battle with pancreatic cancer. Oh, it's acting up. It's raining. Born Michael Eugene Archer on February 11th, 1974. He was a groundbreaking artist known for his smooth, soulful voice and genre-bending music that blended R&B, gospel, funk, and hip-hop. Some of D'Angelo's notable achievements include Grammy Awards. He won multiple Grammys, including Best R&B Album for Voodoo and Best Male R&B Vocal Performance for How Does It Feel. Influential albums, his album Brown Sugar. Oh, the rain is over. Voodoo and Black Messiah are considered contemporary classics, showcasing his innovative approach to soul and R&B. D'Angelo's music helped define the neo-soul movement inspiring a generation of artists and cementing his legacy as a pioneer in his genre. Oh, I want this to play because I want the... Angelo's passing has been met with an outpouring of tributes from fans and fellow artists mourning the loss of a true music icon. Listen, Diamond Gang, this is so sad. And everybody was wondering where he was when Angie passed. We didn't even know. He was fighting his own battle at the time. Diamond Gang, let's say some prayers for their one and only. All right, I'm going to stop it.
Yeah. They said he was at the funeral, though. Did she kick herself off? I think she kicked herself off, y'all. Yeah, so chat. Y'all, where them diamonds at? Where them diamonds at? Where them diamonds at? Yeah. Yeah, so Yolanda kicked herself off for a minute. She'll be back momentarily. But until she get back, I'm gonna act like I can hear myself in my headphones and I'm gonna talk a little bit. But yeah, it's sad about D'Angelo. But I heard that he was at the funeral. Somebody said he just came in late or something like that. But my thing is, I was like, yo, who knew that he had all that music? Because I'm not a type of person who like digs into people's albums. Like I hear stuff, and sadly to say, I listen to the popular songs or whatever. And if I happen to hear something else, I would. I was never one of those ones that go dig in the crates and go pull out the album, and not since I was younger, because doing that kind of got me like made me lose my faith in full albums. So I would stick to the popular songs. But yeah, dude was a beast, and he inspired a lot of people. I saw a lot of people who there was a tribute. If y'all know who Gene Noble is, his thing is I Am Gene Noble. He actually said he was on his way to, I think, Washington, D.C. to actually do a tribute when D'Angelo passed. So it's like they had planned it like a month or so in advance. It was like weird and crazy for him that he was actually on the way to do a tribute that he had planned for this man who had just passed. That's crazy. But people been singing out here. I'm trying to read the chat. What's your favorite D'Angelo songs, y'all? Yeah, he was already in the process of going to do the tribute. And Gene Noble sings. Gene Noble is like
Yes,
an
I got
Avery
kicked out.
Wilson.
I got
Well,
kicked out
on a
the
different
stage.
level. I
Can you
know I
hear
was
me?
talking. Yeah, I can hear
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put the music on a little bit. Like, so just in case, you got the background a little bit. Listen, I was like, oh shoot, I got kicked out. I'm hoping this rain will last just another 30 minutes. I mean, that I'll be able to play the shorts just another 30 minutes. Cause I want y'all, you gotta see this one short. And then we could discuss the whole D'Angelo. Can you hear it?
Yeah. What, the
Okay, cool,
music
cool, cool.
in the
Yeah, can you hear
background?
it?
Yeah.
Do it sound good or do it sound too loud, guys?
No, that's good.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. I want to put the oh, why is it not letting me do this? I want to put the short up with Benzino in it. That was terrible because everybody was like kind of like on D'Angelo hard because he didn't show up for Angie. You know what I mean?
They
Her
they
funeral.
said he was there. They said he came late.
Really?
That's what I heard. I got to double check. I didn't check, but that's what I heard because somebody else said that. It was like, and then somebody's like, nah, he was late. And it was like, oh, he did come late. So, yeah.
I heard that rumor too. I don't believe it though. I don't
Appreciate
believe
that,
it.
though. You don't think he went late? So now you got to go find
Mm-mm.
out.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I will. I am. While I play this short of Benzina, yeah, I'm gonna see if he really did. But you know what? There was conflicting stories. Some people say yeah, and some people say no. The only way that I would believe it is if a source that was actually there said it. And I haven't heard that anybody that actually did attend said that he was there.
Maybe
But
they
I'm
didn't
gonna
want to say it because they knew his state of health, and they want them
He
all
was
up in his
very
face.
listen. He was very self-conscious of his weight, of his body. Let me tell you something. How Does It Feel was one of his biggest hits. He hated
Biggest.
performing that song. I said biggest hits.
No, I said biggest. Well, you said one. I was like, nah, that gotta be his biggest hit. But yeah, no, go ahead.
No, Brown Sugar too.
Really? Which one you think is
Brown
bigger
Sugar
though?
was
Brown Sugar or How Does It Feel? I think People Nasty, so I think How Does It Feel was bigger because it
I,
had the video.
let me tell you the story behind this. I think they both was about equal. That's
Okay.
personally. But he said that he was so upset that he, every time he had to perform that song, because when he hooked up with Angie, he was overweight. He got with a trainer. He built his body up. So every time, in Quest from the Roots said every time he would go to perform that song, he would do about 50 million push-ups, crunches, because he felt his body didn't look the same as in the video. Then he got upset because he felt like that the women was, there for his body and not for the music. So he went into hiding. He got super depressed about that. His mental state of mind behind that video and that song tormented him, tortured him to the point where he didn't
body
even want to be
dysmorphia.
right. He didn't even want to be seen in the public.
I could see that.
So,
And that's probably why they may not have mentioned him being there. They probably knew, especially with him going through that stuff. But yeah, he went up and down a lot. And then they talked about it when they saw a 10-pound gain. They was on him like, "Yo, what's going on, D'Angelo? What's going on?" But people don't realize, even though you may find somebody real attractive and oh my God, their body, it's like sometimes they struggle. They struggle with that. They don't see themselves the same way. So body dysmorphia is real. And also insecurities, no matter how you think somebody look, is real. So it's like, just be mindful of that when you start, hitting on people or like talking about people and all that other shit.
Yeah, he said that he would, Quest said that he wouldn't even work with certain people because he didn't want them to see how he looked. Like, that's crazy.
I could see that.
Now let me play this short of this bonehead. Oh gosh.
No net.
What up? It's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Diamond Gang. Let's get into this Benzino tea. Benzino, a rapper and media personality, has released a new video paying tribute to D'Angelo. Diamond Gang, here's what we know. The video appears to be a heartfelt homage to D'Angelo, highlighting Benzino's respect for the late soul singer. Now, for those that don't know, Benzino is known for his work as a rapper and his involvement in media projects, including co-founding The Source magazine. He is also Diamond Gang, Coi Lerais' father. Let's take a look at this tribute. Hey, bro. He's like, man, look at this dude. Why did that's clear. This is so crazy. Well, Benzino, don't hurt nobody, bruh. Diamond Gang, what the hell is that? Now, he's a grandfather. He needs to stop these shenanigans. I don't know if he lost his mind or what, but you keep embarrassing your beautiful daughter, Coi Lerais. Benzino, sit your old ass down. But Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. So please, drop a comment below. Bro. All right, we back. Bro, Listen.
Wow, he looked like one of them. You remember them action figures we used to put our finger in, and we used to make them move like little finger puppets. That's what he looked like with the no neck. And then we used to bend our fingers so much that you really didn't see the neck, and
Yes.
they used to just be flailing around or whatever. That's what he looked like. Looked like AI created some action figure and forgot to put the neck in. Like, what are you doing? That is not a
Bro.
tribute. That is a spoof.
Bro. I don't know what is wrong with him.
He also messed with transsexuals too, transgender women. But
How you know?
because it's been how you not know that this has been a huge story, but we're not talking about that. But I think he may have come across Sydney Star as well too. But
I don't know. I know Chingy did, and now Sydney ruined Chingy's life. That was fucking crazy.
Sydney was fucked up for that because she lied. But
yeah.
But nah, he really have had dealings. But that's how Jack boyfriend looked with no neck.
Yes.
I never seen him. Why would he think that was a tribute? Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get naked for my bro. What?
I don't know. It was that was a mess. Y'all,
and then you don't even sing.
I did that short over like 20 times because I could not stop laughing. I swear, I was just like, this was crazy. Then he did that little move like he was flying like a bird. He said, bruh.
Shit, it looked like an 80s wrestling doll. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
You don't even sing, bro. Like, what was you doing? Just
Incoming said, I think that's the T-girl name Benzino messed with. What?
Which one?
Is she a trans?
Yeah, she's trans. He messed with a trans.
No, the T-girl.
Who?
It's not Sydney, but it is a transgender.
No, it's another one. No, he messed with a couple of them. But yeah, this story came out a few years ago. Where you been? He went through this whole thing.
Yeah, I know Cherry.
Oh, ew.
She used to be big on YouTube.
And Bigo, but ew.
Yeah, I know Cherry the Boom. I like Cherry. I think Cherry is sharp.
And nasty. But anyway.
All right, gang. We back to business. All right, let's get into the Monica and Brandy.
I'm sorry.
Monica and Brandy. This is my last short of the night. We over an hour. I said I was only gonna do an hour. Y'all know I get up at 3:30 in the morning. You know what, Jay? What I'm not gonna do is have no more lives on a Sunday.
Okay.
It's either gotta be a Friday and Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna play two because when the news first broke, and then they cleared it up. But this is
what up? It's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Happy Sunday, Diamond Gang. Now let's get into this Brandy and Monica tea. Brandy made a surprise exit mid-concert during her joint show with Monica in Chicago, leaving the fans stunned and confused. The incident happened at the United Center on October 18th, 2025, as part of their The Boy Is My tour. Here's what went down, Diamond Gang. Brandy walked off the stage citing sound issues, telling the audience, "Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta get my..." She didn't return, leaving Monica to finish the show solo. Now, Diamond Gang, Monica handled the unexpected situation with poise, continuing the performance and engaging the crowd despite Brandy's absence. So, the iconic duo, The Boys Is Mine, wasn't performed, disappointing fans who were looking forward to hearing the legendary song live. Now, Diamond Gang social media erupted with reactions ranging from disappointment and concern for Brandy's well-being to praising Monica's professionalism. Neither Brandy nor Monica has publicly commented on the incident, leaving fans wondering what led to Brandy's sudden departure. The tour celebrating their hit duet from 1998 was expected to showcase their reunion and chemistry. It's unclear how this incident might impact future shows. Listen, Diamond Gang, I'm going to approach this one in a positive light. We've been waiting on this collab and this actual tour forever and a day. Now, they had some kind of beef back in the day that they did squash, and now they're able to work together. So I'm going to pray that Brandy is okay and that they'll be able to resume the tour in the next city. But Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. Okay, so once I made that a couple hours later, Diamond Gang, I had to go back because she did release a statement, okay, saying she suffered from dehydration a couple hours later. But listen, and I'll play that short real quick. It's just that I'm not talking in it. So here's the deal. She gave the statement. She apologized, and she said she was struggling with dehydration. Listen, Diamond Gang, I could not fit the footage, all the footage that I actually grabbed off of Instagram. There was multiple different views of the footage. Let me tell y'all something. Do I believe that Brandy was exhausted and cranky? I do, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When she left off that stage, she went directly to the engineers and start talking to them about her microphone. I didn't see her pass out. I didn't see none of that. I heard her going after her next. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Brandy had a diva moment and was too embarrassed to come back up there. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I think she had a diva moment. Do I feel now? Let me say this. Number one, they just turned the lights on. They put the people out. They didn't tell them nothing that was going on. Monica came up there saying something and left. They didn't say, okay, guys, this is going down. That is going down. They had no idea until the news broke today.
Oh, wow.
That's not right. They did Chicago dirty. They need to give them people a refund. Yeah, and Brandy was wrong. And if it
were
was
they at the end of the show? Because you know they got whatchamacallit, they got Church Boy from American Idol up there, Money Long, and somebody else. So they had those people perform, and then you know they gotta do their individual sets, and then they're set together. So were they at the end of the show?
I don't know what part of the show they were at, but those people were highly upset, and they put them out. They turned because
they did their Whitney tribute. They did their Whitney tribute. I saw that. Because today's the 19th, so this was yesterday. So they did their Whitney tribute. So they were at the end of the show. So
they didn't get to sing The Boy Is Mine's. No, they didn't get to sing.
I'm not giving no refund for the one song.
But listen, but this is the thing. Brandy was in the beginning of her set. She didn't get to sing nothing. Her mic was acting up. They did separate sets too. They did separate and
partial refund.
They could, the way that they handled that, I think they need full refunds, because here's the deal. I gotta find out via social media the next day, damn near 24 hours later, they kicked them people out. What's up, bro?
But there's a lot to go with that as far as refunds, and I'm talking on the business end of it, because I know how much it costs to actually do this, because these are, when people do concerts, it's not one person putting on a concert. It may be one production company, or it may be like, saying I'm gonna go on tour, but then there are promoters, individual promoters and venues who actually say, okay, I'm gonna book this person. So that comes with a lot of costs. You got to pay the writer, which is the requirements for each artist and whomever they bring. So you got to make all their accommodations. You got to do all the advertising. You gotta, rent the halls. You gotta pay for insurance. You gotta do all this other stuff, and then you got the vendors. So there's a lot of costs associated with that. So if they actually had a show, yeah, but there's no way they can go to insurance and say, "Hey, this show was ruined from beginning," and get the money back to be able to pay everything and not go broke. So it's
Well,
not
let me say
on.
this.
Go ahead.
Sometimes you got to take an L, and that's just
It's
that. Let
not
me tell
them
you
though.
why.
It's not them though. It's the venues. I could see the venue demanding them to come back to do another show
Right.
or something like that. But I can't see giving a full refund for that.
Then that's fine too. If they even do that, let me tell you this, because I went to a concert. It was Jay-Z, Method Man, DMX.
Hmm.
DMX got caught up in some bullshit. All right. Who knows what the bullshit was? But guess what? That man came back the next day and did a separate concert in an arena, the Civic
Yeah.
Arena. No cost.
It also
Anybody can
depends on
walk
what's
in
their contract. It also depends on what their contract is. Because if their contract doesn't specify how long they got to be on stage, you could
there.
say,
Yeah.
"I gave the concert. I was on stage. I gave the concert. The concert
But
was
okay,
had.
let me refinance you.
Contract
Full
fulfilled."
refund. Listen, full refund. The tour is named The Boy Is Mine, and they didn't do the main show.
They could always come back and do that. If people do that all the time, people fall ill all
That's
the
true.
time. Huh?
I was watching Kempire. Now, to
I
give
like
Brandy
Empire.
some grace, I love Kempire. To give Brandy some grace, he said that they are literally moving from city to city with no breaks in between. He said, "Goddamn, even Beyonce takes a break." So
She
she could
does.
have been
She
struggling.
absolutely does. She absolutely does.
They,
And Brandy, and y'all gotta think about Brandy's work ethic because y'all don't see Brandy like whatever, but when she is in something and she's doing something, she's doing it like she's doing a lot. So I could see her not being mindful of not eating and drinking and all the other shit and fucking up because she does a lot. She
but what I
does.
can see
So
her also is having a diva moment because she cares
I can
about
see that as
everything and
well.
how it looked. She had a diva
I
moment. When you
I can
get a
see that as
chance,
well.
go to Instagram and look up the footage. People got different angles of the footage. She literally walked down them steps and went off on them people.
But I ain't
That
gonna
ain't,
lie
I'm gonna
though.
get ready to
I'm
pass
not
out.
gonna lie. What would you do? Because I will feel like in my moment, I probably will be over it as well. Because if you
I
say I
wouldn't.
don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on, you can't get. Well, I went to school for it, so I wouldn't know what's going on. But if I didn't know what's going on, and I go come to you like, what's going on? You like, I don't know what's going on. You can't fix it like right away, or it's not gonna sound the way it needs to sound because I'm gonna be with somebody else. I'm gonna be like, so how am I gonna finish this out then?
Then we different because guess what? I'm the type that I don't care. I'm going to get the job done by all means necessary.
I
I
feel you.
don't give a good, yeah. And
Me
at
and
the end
Monica
of
would
the
have shared the mic, but I'm just saying some people just be over it, especially, dealing with the business. It's like, nah, I'm good. Like
then
I'm
that
not
ain't no
doing this.
excuse. I didn't see MC Light last month, 2 months ago, trip all the way on the stage and got right up and start rapping. Come on
Some
now,
people
this is
can't afford.
showbiz.
Some people can't afford to have a diva moment. Let's just be real. Let's
She
just
been
be
in the game
real.
too long. She been in the
Let's
game too long. And out the
let's
game
just
too
be
long as
real.
well.
Some
She
people
been
can't
in it and
afford to have a diva moment, and some people can.
I don't think that she could afford it because guess what? When the last time we seen or heard her on mainstream?
Oh, she
This
does. She
even
does.
she
She does
wanted this,
shows all the time. She
but
was just in
not
that
like
big
not
show,
this big. Not
Queens.
this big.
I'm not
Not
talking
this
about
big.
performing. I'm talking about television. She does stuff all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like she really does a lot. She need to sit down sometimes. But no, I feel you though. I agree. I don't know if a full refund is called for, but I do feel like a redo in that city, a reschedule in that city is called for.
That's you see, she's been doing it long enough to know she has to eat. Yeah, she do. Kiki Wyatt just stood up. Hold on, let me read these comments out. Kiki Wyatt just stood us up 2 weeks ago. We didn't know she wasn't there until the show was almost over. See, I'm not. Yeah, come on, man.
She a
These
different no.
niggas
She a different
trust
type
too
of
much.
person. She a different type of person.
I
Kiki
can see
White,
her
first of
doing
all,
that.
I could see Kiki
Well,
White
yeah,
every
that's what I'm
Wednesday
talking
if I
about.
want to.
Listen, Patti LaBelle, and I remember that moment. Patti LaBelle vomited on the stage and kept going. She damn sure
That's
did.
that's why she's the only woman I ever, only artist I ever fanned over. That's my bitch. What?
That part. Don't have no diva
Patty?
moment on my dime. I know that's right, y'all. That's
Patty?
crazy.
That's
Huh?
my girl. Patty, that's my girl right there.
Patty. Hey, that's my girl too. But yeah, that I just think she had a diva moment, and that's embarrassing. First I was sad because
Well,
this
did
is
she have a
something that
diva moment because she was dehydrated? And then she had sound issues? Because that will like change your mood.
I don't know. What's up, Meek? All right, y'all. I said I was gonna go off, but guess what?
Ming Ming.
I got two. I got two Clarissa Shield fans in this piece, and I'm going to play this short. I'm in my feelings. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I do not like this little girl. I don't like
Wait,
her.
hold on. Before you play that, I want to say,
Yeah.
Brandy and Monica, don't neither one of y'all bet not have a motherfucking diva moment when I go see you in a week and a half. What's the
Yeah,
date?
have one. We're gonna see how you handle that, Jay.
In 12 days. I
Mm.
got
All
gifted
right, let's
tickets.
get
Go
when
ahead.
you go in 12 days.
Yeah. Halloween.
Mm. No comment. You better hope it go down. We're gonna see. Because I got a funny feeling for those that know that it was a diva moment, it's gonna have a super attitude, and that's when things is gonna get rough. And you know when things get rough on tour, people walk off the tour.
She'll be alright.
Because
She'll get
Monica
over it.
got her shit with her too. Monica ain't no joke.
Yeah, Monica. Never mind. I know
So
people who
we're
know
gonna see.
Monica.
All right, let's get into this Clarissa. This is my last short. Clarissa Shield versus Layla Ali. Layla brought them receipts, dog. Let's play this. Hold on. Here it
What
goes.
up? It's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Diamond Gang, let's get into this Layla Ali tea. Layla Ali is making headlines again, and it's all about the fiery feud with fellow boxing legend Claressa Shields. Now, Diamond Gang, here's what's going on. Layla Ali recently dropped a bombshell video addressing her long-standing rivalry with Shields, calling out what she perceives as Shields' malicious nature and disputing the narrative that she's jealous of Shields' success. Past support and current criticism. Ali claims she initially supported Shields, offering advice on branding and boxing, but feels Shield has since turned on her, using Ali's name for attention and making negative comments about her legacy. There's been speculation about a potential fight between the two boxing icons, with Shields reportedly offering a $15 million bag. Ali hasn't committed to the idea yet, teasing a part 2 video where she might address the possibility. Shields has questioned Ali's boxing legacy, saying she's just Muhammad Ali's daughter, while Ali defends her undefeated record 24-0 and experience. Listen, Diamond Gang, I think what Claressa Shields is doing is total disrespect. In part 1 of Layla Ali's video, she shows a clip of Claressa stating that Ali gave her solid advice. So while she's acting this way now, I have no idea. If it's not for clout, I don't know what it is. But I think Layla Ali is gearing up for part 2, and I think she's going to take the challenge. But Diamond Gang, I want to know what you guys think. So please drop a comment below. All right, I'm going to stop it right there. Listen, I know that's what boxers do, but this girl is going too goddamn far. Layla did a Danny fucking Robinson on her ass with them fucking receipts. You hear me?
I feel like it's a
She
setup.
did a Danny motherfucking Robinson on
It's
her
a
ass.
setup. It's a setup.
Listen, let
Setup.
me read this. I saw some BS from Claressa when I was her mod, but I'm not. I know you was her mod, but I'm not
Who's
going
her
to put
mod?
her on blast. I still like her a lot about her. Just Valencia was her mod on her YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Claressa's
I
something
feel like
else,
it's a
dog.
play though. It's partial. It's a partial play. I feel like I feel like
Let me
it's the
go.
entertainment shit.
No, I think that she doing too much. She need to sit her motherfucking ass down somewhere. Quit being disrespectful. I just did listen for the ones that came in here late. I showcased Angel Reese. She's the first athlete to walk the runway for Victoria's Secrets. She got multiple sponsors, commercial, like she's doing the damn thing, creating multiple lanes for herself. While Claressa is busy talking shit. Like, come
You don't
on,
think
man.
it's a build up? Cause she's
She
not finished
blocking her
fighting.
blessings. She
I think it's
blocking
a
her
build up.
blessings. Who
I
for
really
who?
think for this fight, or it's like a teaser to see if people really want it, and then if people respond and say, "Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah," then next thing you know, the fight gonna be scheduled. I think that's what it
No,
is.
I don't think so because just like Layla said, nobody's going to move me. I'm going to respond when the fuck I want to. This has been going on for over a year now. So that
Mm.
they could have been did that. This, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is something different. And Layla sat in the cut and waited patiently. And she like, I don't understand. I don't say or speak on this girl. When that girl said she's just Muhammad Ali's daughter, I said, what? This
Yeah,
lady
that's
got
one.
24-0. And in her knockouts, Claressa should have way more knockouts. And that's why I just feel like she need to shut
What's
his head
Clarissa's
out his
record?
head.
How many fights has she done?
She's almost close to as many fights as Layla. I'm gonna tell you what the record is. Hold on. We're gonna get into this.
Because even with my father being a championship boxer, I never really followed the boxing world. I never cared. He hated that too. He always tried to get me to box. So like, I'm not. I don't care.
Listen, Layla Ali got 24 wins, and out of those 24 wins, she got 21 fucking knockouts, dog. Now
That's
let's
good.
look up Claressa. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I know Layla know the art of war, because based off of her fucking knockouts alone. All right, hold on.
You act like you about to go get in the ring
I don't
with
like that girl.
Claressa.
I am a
You want
boxer.
you want to go box with Claressa?
I ain't boxed in 22 years.
Well, come on, this your time. Let's go. Hey, y'all want to see
I don't
Claressa
box.
and Yolanda? Come on, she gonna go into training. Fuck that. Let's send the cash apps for training.
Guess what?
What's up?
Claressa got 17 wins and only 3 freaking knockouts, dog.
3 knockouts. Oh, okay. So she got to put in a little bit more work. Her hands ain't as lethal. Well, they built them
So,
differently.
hey, I just think that, she gotta, and it's just sad because she has an older man. Like, come on, man, get your girl together. Papoose know that what she's doing, like, come on, dog. Be
I
some
mean,
type of
no.
influence.
How you gonna try? How you gonna try to get him to get in the shit that he just did online with his ex girlfriend, wife, whatever? He ain't no better.
I don't know.
He probably sitting there
Right.
watching her write these damn tweets or whatever the fuck they are. He probably be like, "Nah, say this, say this. This gonna get her more."
I'm gonna just say this, like she got it. I mean, it's cool, because if you don't feel that way, won't nobody else. But I just think that she's going overboard. You know what I'm saying? And she needs to take a step back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the masses, everybody's always counted her. There's a lot, you know what I mean? She's getting too much negative press. She gotta chill,
Yeah. I mean,
you
the
know?
the thing about just being a Muhammad Ali's daughter is disrespectful.
Yeah. The thing that she did to Angel Reese because she didn't win. Sportsman of the Year, like, come on, Doc, you're a bully. Like, come on. So, but Diamond Gang,
Wait. So let me
hey,
ask you a question before you end.
oh yeah, go ahead. What's up?
If you had a boxing match with somebody online, one of your peoples in your sphere, in the sectors that you roam
Hmm.
around in, who would you want to set up a boxing match with?
You want my honest opinion?
Uh huh.
I got 3 people that I probably would knock their fucking heads off in person. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna keep it to myself. And I swear
I,
on my life, I'm
I
not
was talking
lying.
about a nice amicable fight.
I don't know. I would have to
Damn.
think about that. But there's people that I really do, and I would if hell
Oh,
yeah.
I ain't tell you about my drama.
No, what happened?
So right, I was over on somebody's page. They asked me to come up and talk or whatever. We're talking, and then remember I told you I got threatened to get my whole life doxxed. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so that person came into the chat where we was at, and they started like they commented on something I said and like totally tried to twist it and make it sound like something I didn't say. And I'm just like, oh my god, here she go. She really swear I'm about to go back and forth with her. But we were talking about something else. We're moving on along in the stories, and then she hits the link. But the
Oh
person's
boy.
stream, yeah, but the person's StreamYard messed up, so she never got to get on the link. But me and the other person who was on the panel, because she knocked herself off, me and the other person who was on the panel was just talking. And I was like, yeah, she was trying to come up here to like argue because she'd been doing this thing and she's just been popping up where I've been, like just now all of a sudden, just trying to say something about everything I say or whatever, just trying to have me go back and forth with her. So she proceeds, she was like, yeah, she mad at me because of something I said about her, having accountability to her, speaking to her. She was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So all of a sudden she types in the regular chat, I'm still here listening, idiots. And we was like, so? The fuck? So then we start talking to her directly. Like, the fuck that's supposed to mean? Like, we
That's
talking
one
about
thing.
you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
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 she
no,
was
no.
just
Go,
like,
go,
we was
go.
talking about her crazy. And we was like, and she was like, I'm still here, you fucking idiots, or something like that. Y'all talking mad shit about me. It's like, no, actually, we're talking about the series of events that was going on. We had talked about that part, and we're about to move on to a whole nother subject. You decided you heard us about to move on in the conversation, and we didn't really give a fuck about you. You decided to type in the chat that you still here so you can stir up some more stuff so we can come back to you. So now
So
we're
people
talking
doing.
directly to you.
That's a Clarissa Shields. I'm gonna start calling that a Clarissa Shields. Listen, hold on, y'all. There's one more. Let me show. No, wait. Before I close out, there's one more short. Let me tell you, you might be right about Papoose. Let me play the short on what this boy and this grown man did. He just as bad as Clarissa.
What up? It's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Happy Tuesday, Diamond Gang. Now let's get into this Papoose Clarissa Shields tea. Papoose allegedly hit a content creator by the name of Gerald Hudson with a book after Hudson jokingly referred to Papoose' girlfriend, boxer Clarissa Shields, as Serena Williams. The incident occurred on October 12th, and both Hudson and Shield shared their sides of the story on social media. Now, Diamond Gang Hudson, playing Papoose, hit him with a book showing a bruised nose as evidence. Shield confirmed the altercation, stating that Hudson approached her and Papoose, ignoring her request to leave them alone. She expressed frustration that Hudson continued to press her despite being told to back off. Now, many social media users defended Papoose, saying he was right to stand up for Shields, while others felt Hudson was asking for trouble with his prank. Shields fans also weighed in, with some joking that she could have handled Hudson herself. Diamond Gang Papoose hasn't publicly commented on the incident, but his actions have sparked a debate about accountability and defending one's partner. Listen, Diamond Gang, I'm not mad at Papoose at all for standing up for Claressa. However, I think he went too far by hitting the guy with a book. He could have restrained him another way. That is considered assault. So we'll see if this guy, takes it further to go and press charges. But I want to know what you guys think. So Diamond Gang, please drop a comment below. Now that's what I'm saying. The blind leading the goddamn blind.
See, told
You
you.
feel me?
Just to tell my story in the story, I got a live done on me. Yeah, and then she twisted the story. But anyway, with this, did he have to hit him? Like, was he physically threatening him,
No.
or was he just
He was playing a prank. He's just pranking him, and he hit this man with a book. This dude, he don't have no money like that. It's
and
her
that's
money.
what I'm saying. Like these people be knowing, like they be knowing what be going on social media, and they be wanting to play the game. They be wanting to be out there. They know these people be pranking and stuff. These people are not trying to touch you and grab on you and like lick you or hit you or stomp you. Why you go that far? Like you doing too much. That's hyper masculinity. That's some bullshit. That's some prideful, dumb, like spontaneous, like just erratic behavior. And that shit, yeah, you should get sued. Like just for the fuck of it. Spend some of your money. Yeah. Why'd you hit him?
And the sad part of it is it's coming out of her pocket.
That's crazy. Like
yeah. So yeah, you right about that. What is he gonna tell this girl when he doing dumb shit like this?
yeah. Yeah, he ain't no responsible nigga either, so please.
Period. Don't mess with his sugar mama. Yeah, protect the bag at all costs. It's like,
well, you're not protecting the bag when he costing her a bag by causing lawsuits.
Period. You right,
It's
bro.
like, cause it's like she got to pay. She gonna pay the lawyer fees. Oh, he was protecting me, so I'll pay for the lawyer or whatever. Okay, all right. Well, then you pay the settlement too.
That's crazy.
He clearly is in the public eye. He clearly knows what they do. They're all protected within that realm. So therefore, all you had to do was grab her, walk away. You could even cuss him out to the daylight. You could have cussed his ass and gave him the facts of his whole life. But you didn't. What you did, hit him with a book, and you used a weapon. Ain't that like assault with a deadly weapon or something? Or
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You could have broke his nose. You could deviated his septum. Like you could, like, bruh, stop. Like that shit crazy. I'm thinking about that dumb shit.
Yeah. Well,
even with the pen that was thrown, had that hit that nigga eye.
I was mad because that really. I'm like, girl, Cardi, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Don't give him no opportunities, cause
yeah. So, I'm going to say this, bro. You got to be safe in them streets. Don't get Claressa Shields. Don't get Claressa out there. But listen, shots out, incoming, greatness, Jess Valencia, Meek, Kamiko, Alicia, everybody that came through, Tiara, Tremaine and Cleo, Junie, the baddie. Like, I appreciate y'all
chat. Diamonds in the chat, y'all. Diamonds in the chat, y'all.
Diamonds in the chat. Hey, now, bro, we beat you. Siri Cooper, all of y'all. Thank you, guys. It's going to get greater later. That's all I got to say. That's it. That's all. But I will be live next weekend. And I will see you guys soon. You got anything you want to say to close out?
Nah, just always love and blessings. That's it.
Replay gang, make sure you smash that like. And if you're not subscribed, get your ass subscribed and come get some of this tea. And we out.
Peace.
I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda DaGreat, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea, sip this tea. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling this tea, sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda DaGreat, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea, sip with me. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling 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 and sipping this tea. It's Yolanda DaGreat, sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling this tea, spilling